talking about Raylan. Like the show said itself,
It's sad that this ship is stuck. Ship is going nowhere. Ship first became a thing. People were so excited about this ship. Draw pictures of the ship, but does that change anything? So sad.
Rayla and Callum start off as your typical enemies to friends to lovers dynamic, and seasons 1 through 3 portrayed it perfectly. I felt that their progression was so natural. They came from completely different worlds, so they immediately have this wall between them, this just trust in each other because of the way that they were both raised. But we slowly see Callum falling for that mystery that is Rayla, and we slowly see Rayla falling for Callum. And you slowly see them start to care about each other so much, and it's so adorable, and it literally had me kicking my feet, running around my room. I love the way it was progressed. It was so natural, and it was such a good slow burn. It wasn't too slow. It was at a perfect pace. Then season 3 ended, and a comic comes out where Rayla and Callum split, and then season 4 comes out. And so a lot of people watching the show, it kind of just feels like a gap is completely left out. You don't even really know what happened between them. You know a little bit, but you don't really know anything that happened. A lot of people felt that these weren't even the same characters that they were left with. Well, obviously they weren't, because there was a time skip. Personally, wasn't the hugest fan of this decision on the writer's part, but I totally understand it from a writing aspect, because in order to make a relationship strong and good, you have to give the relationship some sort of trials and tribulation. 1 through 3, yes, there was a bunch of trials and challenges, but they weren't within the relationship. And at first, I kind of felt like this was like a Star versus the forces of evil, Starco kind of situation, and I can talk about Starco in a completely other video, because I could talk about Starco for hours, because I grew up loving that ship, and then the show ended and I was like, Star and Marco were so perfect for each other. They were honestly great as friends. I didn't even need to see them to get together, but I wanted to so desperately. But when they finally got together, it honestly didn't feel how I always expected it to, because there was so much drama added in for no reason. Star being jealous of Marco and Jackie, and then Marco being jealous of Star and Tom, and then Marco decides to get with Kelly and become breakup buddies, and then they break up off screen, and then it's just whole circle. Like, at that point I wanted Tom and Marco to get together. Like, the difference between that and Rayla and Callum is that we see them building up trust between each other. Rayla's always just struggled with her self-esteem, her guilt, and she's really bad at trusting people. She's really bad at asking for help and talking to people, but we slowly see her open up more to Callum and learn to trust him again, learn to ask him for help and lean on him. And it's honestly super cute. I really like it, and I feel like it's very realistic. Comment down below what you guys think of Rayla, what you guys think of the Dragon Prince, what you guys want me to talk about with the Dragon Prince, because I want the Dragon King to become a thing, so I'm gonna hype this show up as much as I can.